Happy Monday and welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. In today's video, we have quite a few non-phone or not being on the phone a whole lot. So not those customer service type jobs where you're just in a call center all day. We have some data entry. We have some customer service that's done through email and an occasional video call. We also have some customer service that's done email and a chat. Because I know a lot of you are looking for jobs that are not on the phone, call center, customer jobs. You're really looking for non-phone jobs. All of these are remote work from home for the United States. That is where my expertise lies, is the United States job market. As always, if you need links to get to the jobs, Glassdoor pages, or timestamps for the video, that can all be found in the YouTube description box below the video. Now diving right on in, first up we have the company Swoogo. Now please note, Swoogo only has 11 reviews on Glassdoor from past and current employees, so that's not a whole lot of reviews, so please do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. Out of those 11 reviews though, they do come highly rated at a 4.5 out of 5-star employee satisfaction rating. They are hiring an associate product support specialist. This is remote for the United States. And while this is a customer support, it's going to be providing that software or product related support to your customers and your internal teams, mainly through email. There may be times when you do a Zoom video call or screen share. So you might have to be on a little headset screen share video conference call occasionally to show people what you're talking about if they're not understanding what's coming across in your words through email. You're basically just troubleshooting and resolving software related issues, so tech issues, and any complex issues you come across that you can't solve yourself, you'll escalate those up to a senior team member to help you. So you do have a team kind of working collaboratively together to resolve any software bugs that are in Swoogo's software that customers report. You're also going to maintain knowledge of just Swoogo's complete product and service line, so you can provide that support to customers in any way that you need. Now, when you're not providing that direct support to customers, you will be helping create and maintain detailed documentation of software issues. So maybe you're writing up articles of how to do something in the software, FAQs, or different things like that. Now, this is a remote job. They are hiring throughout the United States, but they are looking for somebody who can work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time zone. So if you're outside of that time zone, you'll have to convert your hours to see if that works for you. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree, just somebody who has great communication skills, somebody who has some kind of customer service experience, can be analytical, be a problem solver, work in a fast-paced environment. Now, you don't have to have any software tech experience in the past. They do say it is a plus though, and sadly they did not list pay for this position. I don't work for any of these companies. I'm simply sharing what I find online. Pay will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Now, next up, we have the company Sodexo hiring. Sodexo has 13,000 reviews from past and current employees, so they have a lot more reviews, a little bit more trustworthy. Out of those reviews, they have a 3.4 out of 5-star employee satisfaction rating. They are looking for a remote work from home operations support specialist. Now, they are looking for somebody to support their healthcare technology management team. And so you're going to be doing HR related things, supporting the business operations of the team by processing each new hire candidates through the pre-hire requirements. So if you get a job yourself, sometimes you have to include references, background checks, things like that. You are going to be processing these background checks, drug screens, immunization paperwork, and any compliance requirements, providing direction and guidance to your managers about what phase of employment the new hire is in, whether they're in onboarding or offboarding if they're being fired and they're leaving and their final paperwork is being processed. So you're basically doing all the administrative support for the people in the HR, including making sure they're set up for the system access that they need, that their equipment is being sent to them, or whatever equipment access they need they have, everything like that. So you are just doing oversight of all the employees, the access, the paperwork that they need to have. This might require some outbound phone work if you need to pick up the phone and call an employee to get additional information, but most of this is going to be administrative type paperwork. Now, pay is all the way over here on the side. Starting pay is $20.43 an hour, and depending on your location and experience, can go up to $37.65 an hour. Now, all the way down at the bottom, it does say that they either prefer an associate's degree or equivalent experience. So they will take experience over a degree, and that experience kind of needs to be in either human resources or understanding fleet operations or prior knowledge of like how to use different sharing softwares like OneDrive, Smartsheet, things like that. Of course, you've got to be able to navigate around a computer, use those Microsoft Office systems, have great attention to detail, great communication skills, and they want somebody who can be professional and kind of have great relationships with people. You're very appropriate mannered working with people. Now, next up, we have 30 Madison hiring. 30 Madison is a healthcare company, and they are looking for somebody to basically respond to emails or website chat, questions from like the patients. In the healthcare world, as technology evolves, a lot of it is going online now, especially with the addition of like the Epic systems that a lot of doctors' offices and hospitals are going through. You might know and have MyChart. Let me know down below if you've ever heard of MyChart before, but MyChart is basically an online system that a lot of offices use where you can kind of communicate back and forth. You can send messages to your doctors, nurses, you can schedule appointments online, do all the things online rather than having to pick up the phone and actually call the doctor's office like we have used to in the past. Now, 30 Madison has 156 reviews on Glassdoor with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. And they are looking for a customer service agent. Now, again, this is remote for the United States. Pay starts at $18.50 an hour, but they are basically looking for somebody to assist their patients fully resolving any concerns, questions through their 30 Madison phone application, the app itself, or their customer support messaging system. So it says 95% of your time will be focused on supporting their patients over that website chat messaging system. I don't know specifically if they use MyChart and Epic or what kind of messaging system that they do have, but it's going to be non-phone through that messaging system. You'll be coordinating things like prescription or taking down their insurance, medication delivery, things like that. You're basically advocating on that patient's behalf with insurance companies, pharmacies, just anticipating any potential challenges that the patient might face and helping work with them and collaborate with them to solve all of those issues. So, of course, you're going to be entering notes and keeping organized records of your patient interactions in the system. Now, while they don't require any kind of college degree, they do require somebody who has written customer service experience of at least 2 years. Since this is going to be a lot of writing, you do have to have great communication skills. Now, you do have to have that customer service mindset and be familiar with technology, especially using a computer. Now, you do get a bonus points if you can speak Spanish or you have experience in pharmacy or medical office, but not required. And of course, this is for United States only. Now, if you're looking for a data entry position, Service Master Clean is hiring. They have 305 reviews on Glassdoor with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are hiring a data entry clerk that's full-time and fully remote for the United States. Now, one thing I do want to quickly note about this position before we get into it is that they are hiring, this is the one specifically that I am sharing is a data entry clerk, and it's true data entry. You're going to be transferring files, entering data into the system. Now, this one is only going to pay $17 to $19 an hour. But if you go to their actual website and click View Open Positions, you'll have to scroll down a little bit, but they'll have different boxes and you can search different positions. If you just click Data Entry Clerk, they actually have 3 different data entry clerk positions right now that they're accepting applications for. These do say fully remote for the United States. And when you click on them, they are different. The top one is the one that I am sharing, but if you go back, like the second one down talks about collecting invoices, statements, reports. So they are a little bit different. So just know that if you're interested in more than doing straight data entry, you might want to look at the other positions on their website. But as far as the straight data entry role, they're just looking for somebody to basically transfer data from their paper formats and computer files into their database system using basic data entry tools like keyboards, data recorders, things like that. You are entering direct data that's been directly provided by customers, so you have to double check it and make sure it is complete, accurate, and the customers left nothing out. So you're creating and maintaining spreadsheets that include like numerical data, making sure all the forms are free of error, just cross-checking everything, basic data entry. They only require high school diploma or GED, somebody who has experience doing data entry or using a computer. You have great attention to detail. You can kind of navigate around those different software systems. You've got great communication skills. Again, this is a remote work from home position and pay is $17 to $19 an hour. Now, next up, we have Sun Life hiring. Sun Life is like an insurance type company. They have 4,600 reviews with an overall rating of 4.1 out of 5 stars. And they are looking for a case specialist. Now, they do say they support flexible working arrangements within the contiguous 48 states of the United States. So this is remote only for those 48 states. But of course, they provide, again, different type of insurances. And so they are specifically looking for somebody for their short-term disability insurance team to take documentation and kind of work cases of people who have filed for short-term disability. So this means when you get those claims in that people have filed, you're going to review those claim forms, making sure that the person that is applying for their disability benefits meets all the requirements to actually receive the benefits, including that they have a medical condition that is covered under short-term disability. So you're going to make recommendations or collect recommendations from their healthcare providers and all of the details of their medical condition. So you kind of make the determination, yes, we're going to give them their disability, or no, we're not. So you're approving those benefits for the person. You're just processing these claims that come through in a timely manner. You might have to do some outbound phone calls from time to time, call and reach out to the employees or the employee or the doctor if you don't get all the information you need on the paperwork and you need additional information to help make a decision. But most of the time, all that information is submitted with the paperwork. So you're just kind of mainly reading over the paperwork and double checking to make sure everything is there. They qualify and either approving or not approving it in the system. Now, no college degree is needed for this one either. They just want somebody who can work with a diverse range of people, somebody who has a passion and desire for kind of helping people, working in like that service industry, building positive relationships, somebody who can be a decision maker, an independent thinker. You can work in a fast-paced environment. You do not need any insurance claims experience. They are not requiring any kind of experience. They will completely train you, and pay for this position is anywhere from $48,200 a year up to $65,100 a year. Now, $65,000 a year is going to be about $1,200 or a little over $1,200 a week, and that is great considering they require no insurance experience at all. If you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. You can always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I do read those and keep that in mind. Don't forget, if you enjoyed anything that I shared, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, like button. Sharing is always caring, so please share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.